Welcome back. Whew. This week I'm down at Farnham Great Pond on the Farnham Society ticket. It's a bit blustery, as you can tell. It's meant to get a bit worse later on, apparently. For those who have not know about this place, it is a 60 acre, pretty much a sandpit. There is weedy patches. I mean, I don't know if you can see my float. My float's all the way out there. I don't know if you can see it. I'll just zoom you out. No, yeah, like you can see it. But either way, my float's out there, and what I'm doing is I'm pretty much just walking out to my float. You know, I found an area, I made a mark, if you will. I've got my marker. It's the end of the reeds. I'm firing it towards the sandy area, sandy beach, just over there towards the hut. And that way, when I walk out during the day, when I'm recasting, I just keep walking out, firing it to the spot because of the trees, overhanging trees. It's a bit of a swine to cast here. So what I'm doing, I'm making life a little bit more harder work by having to walk in and out. But I think it might pay off. I think all the hard work will pay off. And I'm pretty sure, I'm hoping tonight I'm after catching a big rud, and that's why I'm here today. I've got about 30 hours in front of me. I just have to see how it goes. You know, I might catch, I might not. We'll just have to see. So it's pretty. 2 rods. I will be using the helicopter rig, like usual. You know, with maggot feeders and a bit of chopped worm and chopped castor in there, because there's a good head of rudd in here to over £3. There's also some big perch to over 3. A lot of 2s. So you can only try, can't we? You know, let's see what happens. And like I said, you know, you got to be in it to win it. So yeah, I'll keep you posted through the day. I'll show you the ground bait and what I'm doing baiting wise in just a second. Like I say, it's getting a bit grey. Absolutely pissing down this morning on my way here. Only stopped about 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's started to become brighter. It's to be a bit grey all day, I think, and a bit moody is the weather. So to be honest with you, it's quite a warm wind. It's a westerly wind. It's a very warm wind. Now, if it had been an easterly, I wouldn't be on the wind. I'd be on the other side of it. Because it's a westerly, I thought, well, it's only 6 foot average depth. So I thought, well, let's just have a go in the wind and see what happens. You know, trial and error and all that. So I've been told a few times to get onto the wind on this place, because apparently that's where all the fish produce. It's not an easy water by any stretch. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Right, I'll keep you all posted. I'll see you all later. Oh, sorry about the traffic. There's a road just here, and the wind, a bit windy as well. So, chat soon. I'm just going to show you really quickly my baiting. I'm using this stuff. It's a roach ground bait. As you can see, it's pretty good, it smells really nice. It's what I used up at FO8 water last time you saw me on fishing for the roach. How can I put it? This is going to be, I'm just going to bowl it in. I'm not even going to bowl it in, I'm just going to walk out, scoop it out with a scoop. I've got my marker float already set up out there. I'm just going to fire it out, get a big bed down, and then pretty much just use the maggot feeders to keep the bait trickling in. And probably later tonight I will do it again before it gets dark. So I'll probably use, I don't know, half a kilo to a kilo now, and the last kilo can go into night before it gets dark, and there's fish on that all night long. It's pretty simple, it's not rocket science. I'm just going to use some corn, I've got some hemp, I've got some casters and some dead maggots. That's pretty much all it is. I haven't brought a lot of bait with me because I'm only here for 30 hours. So I'm hoping tonight I'm going to see a few fish graze the landing net. But we'll have to see, won't we? I think it could be a bit tricky, if I'm truly honest. But you've got to be here, you've got to be in it to win it, haven't you? So I'm going to get this sorted. I've got a few water rats floating about today, the chickens diving down, so I'm just hoping I can keep them away for long enough, you know, because they'll probably absolutely muller me. They'll clear me out, I reckon, with the coots and tufties and everything else that's floating about. Quite a lot of bird life on here. It's a lovely place, so I'm gonna get this all mixed up. I'll show you the end product before I chuck it in. I'm gonna give it a good riddling, you know, really spot on. You know, I should have done it last night at home really, but I couldn't be arsed. Get my ground bait ready. I normally do, but last night it was the case of I got everything sorted. Boom, in the van. This morning, 2:30, set off. Got here for about 7:30. Had a good walk round. You know, I can't really see anything. So just like I said to you earlier, I came along and I jumped on this particular peg. I've never fished it before. This is only my second time of actually fishing this venue. So I've just got on the wind. It's not so deep, it's about 6 feet, probably deepest. It's an average depth all the way across. It's 60 acre. What else I'm going to say? And the ground, yeah, it's solid. It's pretty much sand, very little weed. So anyway, I'm going to get this mixed up, get it out. I'll speak to you all very soon. Well, phone falling off the bag there. Well, nothing really to report yet. I mean, the rods are out, traps are set, baited up. So it's probably tonight when we start catching, if I am going to catch. It's funny though, isn't it? Because there's another one called the Farnham Small Pond, or the Little Pond, and that's got some original carp in if you're into carp fishing, and the leany carp as they call them. Some of the first, the 50s when they come over, something like that. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not a carp angler, but they got some very old originals in that lake apparently. So I mean, for £100 a year, a ticket's cheap. And you've got a few Cemex waters down in Yearly. It was pretty decent, really, for waters. I'm probably more bothered about this one, really, because of the big road. And I'll probably go on to the little pond. March, early March, late March before season ends. To see if I can get a few early tench under my belt. But it is a nice place, I'll give them that. And the problem with the summertime, you have to use an umbrella, you can't use a bivvy. It's like umbrellas only, which is not a bad rule, it's a good rule really. But I think I'm going to make a brew and then I might even have something to eat. It's 12 o'clock. I was here for night. Well, I was here for 7:30. Too dark to do anything, so I was waiting till it come light, and I was doing a bit of walking round. Waited for about 9:30, between 9 and 9:30. It's now 12 o'clock, and you know, just gonna take time, I think, innit? You know, I haven't put too much bait out, as you saw before. 6 big bowls of ground bait in a good area. I'm just fishing on top of that now, really, because I'm fishing with fake, with pop-up foam and some fake maggots on. I might leave them out a bit longer, because normally I would change it, you know, bring them in every 20 minutes or so and keep recasting, but because it's this time of the year, and you know, I might just leave it as it is. Some dead maggots out there anyway in the ground bait, and what few maggots I put in the feeder with some chopped worm and casters. But last time I came on, when I was down the bottom, well, it's actually a bit further round, I was bringing one of my rods in with a fake maggot on, and a pike took it. It snapped me off, I couldn't get in it with a good size, and I reckon a good double. There's a lot of good pike in here apparently. Good doubles water. Oh! Hello. Oh, hello. Could be a bird. I saw a bobbin move up and down. I think that could have been a bird. Oh, maybe not. Got my alarms on really low sensitive, minor sensitive, so it takes a bit of movement for them to actually go off. That's what I like about the Delcums, because I'm fishing in the wind. If you had them on sensitive, just keep going off with beep 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 with wind. But with these I can turn them right down. Bloody best thing I've ever bought them Delcums, I think. Bloody brilliant alarm. They're not cheap, but they are a good alarm. Oh! See what goes on. So I'm not expecting a lot of fireworks. Just one will do, just one nice fish. On 2 weeks I'll be back out again. I don't know if she'll come down here or... I went out to Farlow's bream fishing. They said some big bream and roach in the actual main lake. So I do fancy that. I might have to get 48 hours in next time. Because every other week now till end of January, or into February actually, I've got every other week off. Well, 3 days every other week. Get some fishing in, winter fishing. I tend to do more roach fishing really in the winter than I do all else. So kettle's got a boil on. First cup of tea since this morning, and a cup of coffee on my way down about 3:30. Costa. Cost a lot, and especially for a motorway cafe, they're really expensive. Like nearly £4 for a large latte. Really ridiculous. I might have a bacon sandwich. I've got some chicken in there as well, so I might cook the chicken and the bacon and put it on a sandwich. That's always a winner, isn't it? A bit of Tommy sauce. Right, I don't want to bore you too long. I'm gonna have this brew, make something to eat. Give it about an hour, I think, before I reel them back in and do it again. I reckon. And then keep going till it gets dark. Won't be long now, 4.5 hours it'll be going really dark. So, anyways, I'll keep you all up posted on what's going on during the day and the night, and I'll see you all soon. Right, I'll give you a quick update. It's now, I think it's about 9:15 at night. Today has been horrendous with the weather, with the wind. The forecast got it right up to 50 mile an hour winds. I didn't really fish for about 4 hours. I took the rods out because the wind were just, it was biblical. So I took them out and I chilled out for a few hours, had a bit of a sleep so I could fish through the night. What we've done, I've pretty much just I've baited up. I've got a lot of balls of ground bait, put them in my boilie bag, walked out and spawned them out onto the area. Just had a recast of both rods, so I'm looking, I'm looking cock on, hoping for the fish to turn up tonight and see how we get on. It's not a cold night, it's just unbelievably bloody windy this afternoon though. Christ. We're expecting a bit of rain later on, which is not a big issue. So yeah, so if you don't see me tonight, you'll see me in the morning saying I caught sod all as usual, but that's fishing. If I get out to show you, I'll show you it, that's for sure. And I'll speak to you all soon, and good night. There you go, boys and girls. I'm at this at 1:30 in the morning. our first tench of the year, 2018. It's just over £5, I've not weighed it. And it's my first tench from Farnham Great Pond as well. So that's pretty good, that. I'm well happy with that. Give me a nice little battle. Happy days. Well, I'll get you slipped back. And thank you very much, Mr. Tench. Tony. Happy days. Right, it is now 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm knackered. Got to bed about 2 hours since. It's now started to rain. Typical. I've been up all night after that tench casting and put a bit more bait out. That's been it really. I've had a few taps and knocks, but nothing's taken anything, just that tench. So I think I'm gonna make myself a brew, and as soon as this weather stops I'm gonna get packed up and I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go to Johnson and Ross on my way home, tackle shop, pick up some bits and bobs while I'm down this end of the country, see what I can get on bargains if there is any. But no, it's been a good session. I'm hoping to be back next week if I can. I don't know what's happening next week like, but if I get 2 days off work next week I might come and do it. Come back down again. Depends if my boss is going to be giving me any more overtime or not. If he gives me that, I'll do the overtime instead. But the week after, another 3 days off, so I'll possibly come back down here. I might go to Farlor's yet, bream fishing, I'm not sure. Have to wait and see. Yeah. Nice place this, got to admit, it's a lovely place to be. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Chuck a like on the video if you haven't done, subscribe if you haven't done. I'll see you in the next vlog, whatever you want to call it, and all the best for the new year, and thanks for everybody who supported me last year, and hope for the very best. I'll see you all very soon, hopefully. And thanks for watching.